And we're back. We are back to recap the Shirley Temple at head coach soft behind. We're here to bring up his terrible coaching. And I mean, it's been terrible. Terrible coaching. We're gonna have we're gonna talk about it. I am still out somewhere where nobody will know. Now, the LA Sparks played the Liberty again. And I don't know if this coach, I don't know what he's doing. Your job is to develop your young talent. You picked up, Rakia Jackson had a bad game. She got elbowed, kind of was dazed. Then she tried to go for a rebound. She was pushed. And he just pulled her, never brought her back into the game. Hamby's been fine. I'm about to say Enrique. But Zaya Cook and Burrell came in and brought the LA Sparks back again. So my thing is, why is Kia Nurse starting? Kia Nurse remind me of another Kelsey Plum. They're very streaky. They're good at times. But it's like, why are you playing them? Put her ass on the bench. Okay? Your starting lineup should be Ari McDonald, Zaya Cook, Rakia Jackson, Burrell, and Henby. And then he doesn't play the Asian chick a lot, which I know she's still learning, but dude, she had a decent game. You needed size out there. Your perimeter defense is terrible. The Liberty just shot you out the gym. And then JJ just had probably one of her best games. My only thing with JJ is I just think she stays on the perimeter too long. I think she ought to be in the post more at the mid-range and dominate, but she's a playmaker, so she's actually good. You can run the offense through her, and it opens up Bree. Bree had a great game. Last game she played bad. She started off slow, finished late. This game she had a full 4 quarters, where she did okay. Sabrina is Sabrina. She just dominated. To me, I would have brought Zaya Cook in because she matches up better. Ari McDonald cannot match with Sabrina. Sabrina's too big, and she's too good coming off those screens. But this coach here is playing whatever lineup gives him something. That's what it looks like he's trying to do. So I guess there's no development. To me, Rakia Jackson need to be on another team. He doesn't know how to use her. Or Zaya Cook. Hey, they may end up in the Valkyrie, that new expansion team. The Valkyrie, I could see them going to play there. I would let Rakia go there along with Zaya Cook. That's what I would do. I would do that now, personally, because he's not using it. I don't know where he's getting this starting lineup from. Henby is fine. You can leave her in there. Burrell should be starting. Burrell should start. Nurse, put her on the bench. Put her on the bench. Ari is fine. Zaya Cook, to me, would be better playing the 2. Rakia, to me, is fine at the 3. But you take her out and don't bring her back. How is she going to get better? This guy, to me, the Shirley Temple coach, because, he played for the away team. He don't play for the home team. He played for the away team. Probably is the bottom bunk type of person. But it's terrible. They could have beat the New York Liberty. Even after the Liberty went off from the 3, they still could have beat them. Zia Cook Burrell bring an energy that you need. The backup point guard, I like when she comes in. He didn't play her until like damn near the end of the second or when they were getting blown out. That's when he wanted to play her. He's running a 6-person rotation. And you could tell Rakia is like, man, she really don't want to be there. You could tell. You're not even playing her correctly. Rakia is a post player, and she could play the elbow. She could pass very well. She's a good one. She's a solid one-on-one player when it's time to. You're trying to put this girl in the system. She's not a system player. Let her get the ball and operate. Let her and Henby work off of each other. That's what I would do. And you guys would have a way better... Dog, the Sparks, to me, talent-wise, they're better than a lot of the young teams. They're better than the Wings, the Mystics, a couple. They're better than Chicago. Personally, to me, they could be just as good as Phoenix. But the problem is their coach is stupid. Yeah, you lost Cam. Losing Cam was a big loss because Cam brought size, brought length, and is able to run the floor at that size, which is unheard of. That's the thing her and Camilla do the best. They're like unicorns at the size they are. That's why I was trying to tell people, like they were trying to say, I think on Set Sports Talk, Coach Rowe, shout out to Coach Rowe too. Make sure y'all go support his page along with Set Sports Talk Sports. To look at Tim Duncan and David Robinson. No, Camilla's gonna be like Joker is. That's who she needs to be. Not like Joker, but what's their name? To me, she could be like Embiid, or she could be like, you know, as a big center like a Bill Laimbeer was. And then Rodman could be Reese. That's who they remind me of. Now, the Sparks aren't doing nothing because this Shirley Temple coach doesn't know what he's doing. You just saw the last game. And this is to everybody in the chat. If you guys watching this is to y'all in the chat. If you have a lineup that comes into the game and brings you back in the game and you have an ability to win, I would take people from that lineup and put them in the starting lineup. You should have had Henby with Burrell out there and then have Rakia, have Zia, and have Aerie. If not Aerie, you could have put Carmenton, I think that's her name, but she could have been at point guard. You could bring Aerie off the bench. Aerie, to me, would be better off the bench. The other person you would put at point guard because she actually ran the point. But no, this coach is stupid. He's dumb as hell. He don't see the talent he had. Burrow, she brought them back last game and this game. Zia Cook brought them back the last game and this game. Why wouldn't you give them the start, stupid? And then why wouldn't you rotate them in there sooner? What is it with Kia Nurse? She's fine, I give her that. She's a beautiful young lady, but you're a Shirley Temple. So you don't like that. So what is it? Is it because her pay grade? Look, F that pay grade. We trying to win. You need to bring her off the bench along with Aerie. And you need to bring in that one chick because she got fight in her because she was about to fight Alyssa Thomas and Bonner. She don't care. That's what you need out there. She's your tough. That's a floor general. You have a point guard plus she feisty. Just like Natasha Cloud in the Phoenix game. Natasha Cloud, the only one out there playing with heart. Everybody else playing like they going through the motion. And we're going to talk about Phoenix because I keep trying to tell everybody, Kalia Copper, I love her, but she is way too inconsistent. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But we're going to talk about this game. And I'm talking about the Sparks because I see a talented group. I see a team that can actually do something. They can win games, but the coach ain't using them right. Plus, you got a lot of people who do the same thing. So you might have to move a couple people off the team. You might have to make some changes like that. But honestly, you should put Zaya Cook out there, because outside of Ari McDonald and Rakia Jackson, those two can get their own shot. Rakia can get her own shot. Zaya Cook can get their own shot. I keep trying to tell these coaches, it's cool if you're running your system, but if your system and your sets aren't working, you need your playmakers to put the ball on the floor, get to their spots, and hit the shots that make them well. Zaya Cook could hit the mid-range and attack the basket. Rakia, the same thing. The backup point guard, she knows how to put everybody in place, get them the ball. Burrell is your do everything person. She does all the little things. You need a rebound, she'll get it. You need a steal, she'll get it. She'll throw her body out there. That's what you need. You need that energy. Because Rakia doesn't really have a high motor. But Burrell does. Cook does. The other chick, the backup point guard, does. I think her number's 25. And you're not even putting her in. I would have started them this game. And I would have just left Henby and Rakia out there. What are you doing, Shirley Temple? Telling you, dog, look, man, if you can't handle this, bro, you need to see somebody or ask Cheryl Miller or somebody for help, because you don't know how to coach. Why would you come with the same lineup against the Liberty? That lineup sucked. They sucked against the Liberty the first game. Did you not see that? Are you not paying attention? Is your glasses foggy? I just don't like coaches who don't make adjustments. You guys are winless. You guys are losing. If you have a losing record, you got to make a move. That's why I was cussing Teaspoon out. I'm like, Teaspoon, take Dana and Diamond out the lineup, put Lizzie and put Kennedy in there. Kennedy needs to be starting because you have a team that is not very good. This isn't the Connecticut Sun. You could lose one game or two games, but you'll bounce back because your main core is Bree Jones, is Bonner, and Thomas. Those are your elder stateswomen. Dejanay is, up and coming. She's still a fairly young player. So that's what you do. Kennedy Carter's a very young player. Everybody forgets Kennedy Carter was picked in the top 5, I believe, in the draft. She's a superstar. She got superstar talent. Zaya Cook can play for your team, but you're not using her. I don't want to hear this, oh, she played bad coming in. So what? Who else is playing good? Who else is playing good? Tell me. I'll wait. Who else is playing good? I don't see it. Ari McDonald's inconsistent. Kia Nurse can't hit a damn shot. Lexi Brown looks like she's not happy with how the system's being played. Him be out there doing her best, but I mean, she's good, but she's not a superstar. She's a solid starter, but she's not a person who's going to carry your team. Rakia has the talent to do it. Zaya Cook has the talent to do it, but you're not trying them out. This is what I'm saying. And people tell me, oh, you on the couch. What do you know? Bitch, so what? I'm on the couch. Listen, if you can't see, I'm looking at this from a coaching perspective. I don't give a damn about narratives. If you ain't playing good, you ain't playing good. Angel Reese is my favorite player right now, like, of all the women. But she didn't get away from no criticism. I criticized her ass in college just like I criticized her now. I said that she need to work on finishing more. I said that. But other than that, keep playing defense, keep stealing the ball, keep doing your thing until you get that down pat. Then she needs to work on the mid-range and post game. She don't really need a three-pointer. You don't need a three-pointer, bro. You really don't. It'll help, but you really don't. All you need is a post game, work on your footwork, which she's been doing, and hit the mid-range. You got Rakia Jackson, who's way more polished offensively than anybody in this draft. She can do the 1-2. She can handle the ball. She can go left. She can go right. She can pivot. She can do everything. And you're not using her. You're trying to use her as, oh, she's an auxiliary player. No, nigga, she is a baller. Let her play. Your team is trash, Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple, the coach of the Sparks. That's your name, Shirley Temple. And if you want to know why I call him Shirley Temple, look up what he is. Look which team he played for. He played for the away team. I don't want to hear that crap. I know people who play for the away team, and they doing way better than you as a coach and a player. Alyssa Thomas played for the away team, but guess what? She could be on my team any day. Any day. Because she, you know what she got in her? DAWG. Dog. That's all she got. Even if they lose the game, I'm still riding with her. You got some dogs on your team, and you're playing all these goddamn poodles. Number 7 should have had her ass on the bench a long time ago. Why are you playing her more than Rakia? Why are you playing her more than Burrow? Why are you not putting your playmaker? Why are you putting your players in when you're getting blown out? That's the worst coaching I've ever seen. What are you doing? And then you want to come to the press conference and say we need to do this. No, what you need to do is see what works. That's what we were yelling at Teaspoon, and guess what? Teaspoon made the changes because that lineup played the Indiana Fever perfectly, and they played the last game good. But see, you not even doing that. Your dumb ass keep on making these dumb calls, bro. Rakia can play the game. She is an offensive weapon. If you get her in her rhythm, she will kill. Hemby, she's good, she's solid, but she's not a superstar. She cannot carry your team. Rakia can. Zaya Cook can. Ari McDonald, when she's on, she can, but when she's off, she's off. I would have put that one chick in with the blonde hair, number 25, I think that is, she would have started. She would have started this game because when she got in the game, she put everybody in position. Being a floor general, let me explain to you, doesn't mean you have to have a high assist rate. You don't have to have a high assist rate. As long as you put everybody in place, that makes you a general. A general is somebody who knows how to put his people in places to better win not only the game, but if they're at war, to better have victory. The general ain't looking at 1 or 2 games. The general is looking at what will happen when we get into the playoffs, stupid. This is why I'm telling people. Who cares if Angel Reese is 0-2 against damn Fever or she go 0-3 today? Who cares? It's about the playoffs. How do we get to the playoffs? What are we going to do when we get there? All these regular season games is for you to see what works and what don't work. So then when you get to the playoffs, you could come back to stuff that work more than what doesn't work. But these coaches don't know that. These coaches are too busy trying to feed their ego. He is wasting the Sparks' time. Shirley Temple need to take his ass back to college because he's a college coach. He is not a professional coach. And I stand by it. He's terrible. The New York Liberty, Bree is showing that she's probably the second best player in the league or in the top 5. She showed it the last game. She started off bad for the first 3 quarters. 4th quarter came. She just was hitting all type of big shots. JJ is going to be the X factor. If JJ doesn't play well or get to the post a lot, New York Liberty are not winning a championship. I don't care if Sabrina or Brianna do their thing. JJ makes their offense go because she can do a lot. She can handle the ball. She can post up. She can set everybody up. She can make sure everybody's doing their job. That's what they need. For real. That's what she needs. It's too many times we're seeing New York at times play very lackadaisical. And if the three-pointer or Sabrina isn't on for them, or Bree is struggling, if JJ don't get it going, they're in trouble. And at times during the game, they were shutting them down. They were giving JJ problems. They gave Brianna problems. Brianna started out fast, but she kind of slowed down. Sabrina started carrying the load. But when the dumbass Shirley Temple coach put in Zaya Cook and Burrow, it was over after that. They was giving them problems. You got to be physical with the Liberty. You can't let the Liberty just do what they want. The Liberty's problem is they have trouble at times with physicality. And if you get them in foul trouble, you can mentally take them out the game. That's why I don't really trust them winning it this year. They're finna play in this cup, this in-game tournament. They're built to me for in-game tournaments, but can they win the whole thing? Because I don't know if they can. They still got to prove it. They're that one chick, Key Beach, I think her name is Key Beach. She's solid. Number 13, she's solid. She might need to start over Hamilton, because I think she's tough just like Hamilton, and then she can hit that three and that mid-range. And she's not afraid to put her body on the line. Thornton stepped up big time. That's what really killed the Sparks. If you allow somebody outside of that big three to go off like they do, you're going to 9 times out of 10 lose that game. Thornton got hot late. If Thornton didn't really get hot late, the Sparks could have stole one. But Thornton got hot and just shot them out the gym. But I'm tired of the LA Sparks are too good, bro, to be where they at. The Sparks should at least be between 5 and 8 right now. Seriously, them, the Mystics, they should all be between 5 and 8. But they got some dumbass coaches. DAC, we're going to call them DAC. Dumbass coaches. DAC. Shirley Temple, DAC. Washington Mystics coach, DAC. Shit. Dumbass coaches. It's like, what are we doing here? Phoenix coach, he a puppet. He basically do whatever Diana Taurasi tell him to do. Diana Taurasi could tell him, man, sit your ass down. He gonna do it. But the New York Liberty, I'm still not sold on. I don't think they can win it all. I still got, even though they beat Connecticut, you know, they could beat Connecticut, because if you shut DeWanna Bonner and Ty Harris down, you basically won that game. Dejanay could go off, but it's not going to be very effective. So right now, I still got Las Vegas Aces as the best team. Las Vegas is the best team. It goes through them, especially with Chelsea Gray. And then who else do you have? I still think the Seattle Storm, if Jewel Lloyd get out her feelings or something, or I don't know what's going on, if Jewel Lloyd ever wakes up and get on the same page with Aneka and Skylar, they could be the second best team. They could actually win. They could compete against the Aces, because Aneka gives Asia Wilson problems. She's the only one who gives Asia Wilson problems on both ends of the court. But she got to step up. Phoenix don't play defense, and Kalia Copper, what my dog says, say, who are you? Who are you? Where are you? Where are you? Kalia, it's like, dog, Kalia Copper is so streaky. This is why Chicago let her go. It wasn't that she couldn't play. She's a beast. But she's inconsistent. Why are you selling her for threes? This is why I'm telling everybody. And I know Diana ain't gonna do it because she's too hard-headed. If Diana comes off the bench, I think this Phoenix team would be a lot better, because you would have to force Kalia Copper to step up. But see, Kalia Copper goes on these streaks where she's missing, and her body language just sulks. Instead of her getting to the basket, she should have got to the basket like 4 or 5 times to get some fouls. If not fouls, at least try to lay it up. She's selling it for these dumbass shots. Natasha Cloud, if it wasn't for her energy, Minnesota would, the Phoenix Mercury would have got beat out already. Brittany Griner, I don't know what's up with Brandon. Brandon need to step up. Brandon Griner need to step up. I don't know what's wrong with he, she. I don't know what's wrong with him / her. I don't know what he was on. He was sad. His wife cussed him out. Welcome to our world, Brandon. But BG got to step up. BG played soft, played 5'11". You about 7 feet. You need to be 7 feet. You playing 5'11". And this been my problem with BG even in college. BG plays very small sometimes for his and her size. I'm just saying. So you gotta play. You gotta play. You got to step it up. And then I believe she got hurt a little bit. But Diana Taurasi, man, is starting to look her age. And she hasn't been able to stay healthy in her later years. That's why I said I feel she should come off the bench. I think that would help Phoenix a lot. Sophia Cunningham is good, but she's more for defensive and doing the dirty work. She's not a person who's going to shoot you back in the game or bring you back from a deficit. She not. And I'm not sold on the Phoenix crybabies. They didn't cry a lot yesterday because Minnesota was whooping their ass. Nafisa, PHEE PHEE, are you with me? PHEE PHEE, are you with me? PHEE PHEE is a baller. I voted for her for the All-Star game because she deserved it. She has been playing the most outside of Asia Wilson. She's been the best 4 this season. She's been the best 4/5. She's been killing. And the thing about her is she got an array of moves. She remind me of a female Kevin McHale. The only difference is she got a handle, but Kevin McHale can handle the ball too when he had it. She remind me of that. And she keeps her team in the game. But the reason that they won is because of Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams, I'm sorry, girl. I forgot about you. Courtney Williams, to me, is the second best point guard right now. I got Chelsea Gray. I had Ty Harris, but she is on and off. Skylar Diggins, she, to me, has always been overrated. I've never been a Skylar fan, but she's decent. But Courtney Williams is today's version of Tony Parker. She played just like Tony Parker. Like, she can hit that mid-range. She tries to get everybody involved, everybody in place. But when everybody, isn't on point, that's when she take over. She hit that mid-range, or she attack the basket, or she does everything the team needs. Smith, shout out to Smith. Her defense on BG, and her defense is incredible. And then her decision making with the ball, shooting it, passing it, making the extra pass, really helped them win the game. The supporting cast, like McBride, was off for the whole first half, the whole game really, but they didn't need that. That's why I like the Lynx. The Lynx are built to, they're built, if their stars, like if Collier doesn't play very well, their defense and their team defense, their stars, Heidemann coming off the bench. You got, you got different people who could come in and change the course of the game. And that's why Minnesota was able to win. They defensively took Phoenix out the game. Kalia Copper, they shut Kalia and Diana down. They knew if we shut them down, they have no offense. And then Brandon Griner, they just basically said, we just going to make his shots hard. And they did. They made his/her shots hard. BG was missing the layups, missing some. Then he couldn't take all that. She couldn't take all that physicality. She started shooting threes and jumpers, and it's like, nope, that's not going to do it. That's not your game. You can make them, but that ain't your game. That's not your game. But do I think the Minnesota Lynx could win it all? No, because I don't think Collier, when Collier plays Asia, Asia shuts her down. Las Vegas, Asia, and Cole, that with them picking up Hayes, even though they got rid of Dejanay Fair, Hayes is tough, dog, because Hayes can guard 1 through 3, sometimes the 4. If you're a stretch 4 and she's physical. That change to the starting lineup really elevated the Aces. They needed to put Alyssa Clark on the bench. They need to move Kelsey Plum there, but they'll probably bring Chelsea Gray off the bench for a while until later down the line. I mean, Becky, she really don't have to change the starting lineup. You could bring Gray off the bench, but I think Gray would be a better starter. But Kelsey Plum is like Kia Nurse. When they're on, but when they're off, they're off. Terribly off. Terribly off. It's like, what are we doing here? But Nafisa Collier should be up there for MVP along with Asia. I think Nafisa should probably be number 1 right now to me. Then I would go Asia. Who else could I go? That's about it. Oh, and Alyssa Thomas. Those are basically your 3 MVPs right now. Chelsea Gray to me should be up there higher than all of them because since she's came back, the Aces look unbeatable. And shout out to JP. He said it. JP was like, HD, you remember, she helped Candace Parker win, which she did. So that's all I got, man. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about. Oh, yeah, I ain't out yet. I was finna finish, but no, I got to say this too. Jeff Van Gundy, what the hell are you talking about? How does LeBron have a better career than Michael Jordan when he's lost? Do you know how you judge careers? Bill Russell had a better career than all of them. Bill Russell has the greatest career of anybody because he got 11 championships. That's what your career is marked off as, the leader of teams. Is your championship pedigree. That's why I got KD ranked high than a lot of other people, because those championships he was on the Warriors, I don't care if it was the damn Bandicoots or whatever. He was the leading force of that team, and he's the reason he won back-to-back finals MVPs. So what are you talking about? But Curry's had the better career than him, absolutely, but he's not the better player. But he's had the better career because he has 4 championships. He won 2 without KD. KD won 2 with him. LeBron James, I don't care how many finals he went to in a row. Did he win more than Michael? No. Did he win more than Curry? No. Did he win more than Kobe? No. So what are we talking about? Shaq had a better career than LeBron. He did. He got 4 championships. And he wasn't losing mostly in the finals. Like he got swept just like LeBron, but wasn't losing. The career goes off of your achievement as the leader of the team, stupid. Michael Jordan had a better career than Kobe Bryant. It wasn't to the point where it was like, no. Kobe Bryant was the better player. He was. Michael had a better career than Larry Bird, but he was not a better player than Larry Bird. And I can make arguments. So what are y'all talking about? If we're going by careers, you would have Bill Russell number 1. Number 2, you would have Sam Jones with 10 championships. Then you would have Havlicek with 8. Because they were the driving forces of their team. Even though Bill Russell was the main guy, they were still the driving forces of their team. They still did their job. Now, if you're just talking about one player, Bill Russell is number one. Then who would you go with? Who's number two on the list of championships? You probably would go Michael Jordan with 6. He went undefeated. So you could put him 1 or Bill Russell 2, but I got Bill Russell over him as far as career. Because Bill Russell won 11. I don't care how many teams it was. You won 11. And he made everybody better. When he stepped off the floor, the drop-off dropped off as well. Go look it up. These are numbers you guys don't pay attention to. So what the hell is Jeff Van Gundy talking about? Oh, I know why he said that. Because he got a job back in the league. When you have a job in the NBA, you gotta glaze LeBrownies. I get it. After Mike, you would say Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan had the 3rd greatest career because he won 5 and only lost once. He could have had a 6-0, but he won 5. Then you would go Kobe Bryant. If you're going by career, you would go Bill Russell, you would go Michael, you would go Tim, you would go Kobe, and then you would go Magic. That's your 5 who had, no, excuse me, Kareem. Kareem is ahead of them, excuse me. You would go Bill, Mike, Kareem, because Kareem got 6. Then you would go Tim Duncan, and then you would go Kobe Bryant, because Kobe Bryant only lost twice. Duncan only lost once. Kareem may have lost 3, but he won 6. Mike went undefeated, so I would put Mike at number 2. Then it's Bill Russell number 1. That's how you freaking talk about a career. What is y'all talking about? I don't care about all that. Oh, finals MVP was Shaq. Well, I don't care how many Shaq won. Shaq just admitted that Kobe should have won a couple of those from him. Y'all are the only ones who diss Kobe, because the reason Kobe didn't win the 3 finals MVP, stupid, is because Shaq was there longer. Kobe didn't develop until like his 4th year. That's when he start taking the reins from Shaq. What is y'all talking about? That's when the offense, he was running the point. Y'all don't watch basketball. But that would be your career. If you're going by career, Bill Russell is the best. He's the GOAT. That's why I always say Bill Russell's the greatest winner of all time. Greatest career of anybody. 11 rings? Phil Jackson, a guy who coached Michael and Kobe, said, I would coach Bill Russell. I would choose Bill Russell over anybody. You know why? Because he's thinking about championships. He don't care about the individual player. Bill Russell, I can argue, was the best player ever. He was up there with Wilt every day with quintuple, probably sextuple doubles. So Jeff Van Gundy, what are you talking about? LeBron James not even probably in the top 10 of careers. I don't have his career. I don't have his career over shit. Isaiah Thomas. Because Isaiah Thomas only lost once in the finals. LeBron James has lost 6 times in the finals. He's down there with Wilt and all of them. Wilt's career, him and LeBron would be on the same page as Jerry West. But them two were better players than LeBron, though. So what are we talking about? If we're talking about career, Bill Russell has the greatest career of anybody. Michael Jordan's career was better. He went 6 times to the finals and won 6 freaking times. What are you talking about, Jeff? What are you talking about? Y'all almost made me trip over myself. I'm so mad. I almost busted my ass because y'all got me pissed off. Like, bro, what are we talking? See, this is the stuff I say. What did my boy say on Lean On Me? You smoke crack, don't you? Don't you smoke crack? Sam! Jump, Sams. Jump. Jump. I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump. You saw LeBron's to go? Jump. Kill yourself. Jump. I don't want to smoke crack no more, Vincent. I don't want to smoke crack no more. That's y'all. That's y'all on the internet. That's y'all on the internet. Y'all smoke crack. That's why I don't even argue with y'all no more. Y'all smoke. Because when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, y'all saying Caitlin Clark better, but Caitlin Clark lost both of her big games. Angel Reese won a championship. Cardoso won 2 championships. Aaliyah Boston won a couple championships. But y'all say Caitlin Clark better than all of them. Nalissa Smith won a championship, I believe, at Baylor. This is what I'm talking about. I think Marquis Spates from my hometown, St. Pete. Shout out to Marquis Spates. Marquis Spates said it. Y'all glorify losing more than winning. Y'all do. Has KD had a better career than LeBron? No, he only won 2 chips. LeBron's had the better career because LeBron has at least 3. I don't count that 4th one. He had 3 wins in the real finals. He had a better career than KD. But who's the better player? KD. If I throw a basketball on the court right now and say KD and LeBron, KD would smoke LeBron in a game of 10. If I threw Steph Curry out there, he'll smoke LeBron in a game of 10. Stop playing, man. This dude here live off of free throws. His whole career has been living off of free throws. I don't want to hear about stats. That's not how ball players see who better, dumbass. What did Michael Jordan say? I got Kobe over LeBron. Why? One got 5, the other got 1 at the time. No, that's not how I look at it. I look at it as skill. Who had the better skills? I throw the ball out there, you on the court. It's what we doing? I'm going to kill your ass on the court. I'm going to kill your ass on the court. That's how you tell if a ball player can play. If I put Angel Reese out here with Caitlin Clark one-on-one, Angel Reese destroyed his broad. It's not even close. If I put Carrington out here, she might have a chance because Carrington's offensive game ain't all that. So that's what I'm saying. That's how I tell if a player is great at what they do is their skill level. David Robinson or Shaquille O'Neal. David Robinson, I believe, won 2 championships. Shaq had the better career. But who's the better player to me? David Robinson. David Robinson would have cooked Shaq in a one-on-one. David Robinson dropped 70 in a game, I believe. Have you seen Shaq drop 70? I seen him eat 70 burgers, but I ain't seen him drop 70 points. Did you? I didn't see it. And I swear I still could see a little bit. I could see a little bit. Like, what the hell is y'all talking about, man? This is what pissed me off. You got too many, I call stick riders and cat lickers out here that y'all don't give no credit to people you're supposed to give credit to. How the hell do you put LeBron over Magic Johnson? If it weren't for Magic Johnson, you wouldn't have no Lakers today. Is you serious? Outside of Kobe, who do they say is the greatest Laker of all time? Magic. Bruh, if LeBron would have won 6 championships or 7, yes, he would have had a better career than Michael, but he didn't. He only won 4. So let's look at it. Did he have a better career than Isaiah or Bird? No. Bird had a better career because I got LeBron still with 3 championships. I don't care about that bubble shit. He got 3 championships. Bird won 3, but guess what? He only lost twice. This bitch ass nigga lost 6. So Bird had a better career than him. He had a better career than Isaiah, but is he a better player? No, Isaiah's a better player. It's not even close. He had a better career than Sam Cassell. By far. But Sam Cassell's a better player because I could put Sam Cassell on any team. He'll make them better. LeBron only makes himself better. He don't make anybody else better. And that's been already proven. Dwayne Wade or LeBron? Who had a better career? Dwayne Wade. Better career, better player. Paul Pierce and LeBron. LeBron had a better career. Who's the better player? Paul Pierce. That's how I judge career, off of championships, as the leader of the team. Championships. You're the leader of the team. I got Dr. J over him because I think Dr. J won 3 ABA championships and an NBA title. So Dr. J's up there too. Dr. J had a better career than KD and all of these guys. I think Moses won an ABA championship. I got to go see who won the ABA championships. But that counts too because that was a league and they won a championship. So I don't want to hear that crap. Y'all got to stop with these narratives. These narratives ain't good for y'all health. It ain't good for your health. So Jeff Van Gundy, you're wrong. You've been debunked. So I don't want to hear no more about this. You want to come to my page, I'm going to still argue with you. Oh, but he won this in the regular season. So we make a person a champion after a regular season? No. Karl Malone won a championship. I mean, an MVP, excuse me. But he didn't win in the finals. Charles Barkley won an MVP, I believe. I don't know if he did or not, but he didn't win. Allen Iverson, he didn't win. But is he a better player than LeBron? Yes. Is Karl Malone a better player than LeBron? Yes. Is Barkley better? Hell yes. So stop trying to tell me about who's better or not. It's about career. That's why I said on this guy page, I agree. Michael Jordan had a better career than Kobe. But who is the better player? Nigga, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was winning championships at 21 years old when Mike still was in school. Kobe led a team because he was the floor general. He led the team to 3 triple three-peats. He won 1 3-peat. Had a chance to win a 4-peat. y'all better, and then he played with a team that was worse than Michael's teams. Who's better, Scottie Pippen or Pau Gasol? And I don't even like Scottie or Pau, but Scottie's better than Pau Gasol. The only thing with Scottie was mental, wasn't physical. Physically, Pau was soft, and mentally. Who is better, Horace Grant or Lamar Odom? Horace Grant. Let's not talk about Dennis Rodman. Come on. Come on. So, what are we talking about? This was my first love, basketball. So, I laugh when people try to come and tell me, yo, HD Cino said this. That's my dog, but he said that. So, that's cool. But, nigga, I've been watching basketball since 5 years old, nigga. 5. I've been knowing the game has been controlled and fixed since I was in my teens. I just was reassured when I went to school. A professor and my homeboys told me about how the game was controlled and how they control it through the refs. Y'all all think this stuff is real. It's not real, bro. All this stuff is about monetary success. It's a business. If I'm selling a product to you, I need the product to be successful. I may like this product a lot better, but if this product over here sells better, I'm going to push that. LeBron ain't better than KD, but who am I going to promote? LeBron James, because you know why? LeBron James does a lot of this. And he'll do a lot of, for China. LeBron James, right? He going to do that stuff. That's your problem. Y'all think everybody know. I'm breaking down real facts to you. Look at the marketing of the game. Caitlin Clark ain't the best player, right? She's the most popular, right? Is she better than Asia Wilson? No. Is she better than Nafisa? We'll go to her position. Is she better than Chelsea Gray? No. Is she better than Ty Harris? No. Is she better than Courtney Williams from the Lynx? No. Is she a better player than Kennedy Carter? Hell no. So what are we talking about? Is she better than Angel Reese? Hell no. Is she better than DeWanna Bonner? Hell no. So what are we talking about? Is she more popular than them? Yeah, because you got a lot of, who controls the media? Who controls the monetary success in America? White people. So if you're a white athlete or a white congressman or a white in anything, and you have a backing from white people who have the majority of the money, they have the majority of the money in this country. You can look it up. They do. Who do you think is going to get promoted more? Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? I rest my case. I'm out. Deezy.